Welcome to my clubhouse. I'm in my car and I am driving to an airport in Los Angeles because we're doing this episode on a private jet. Yes, you heard me right. So stay tuned. This is going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. Welcome to my clubhouse. My name is Sally Colón.
Something amazing is about to happen.
I just want to know, would you accept this rose?
Oh my God. He is Hollywood royalty.
It's not a story to be found anywhere.
What's going on?
You want to go there?
Yeah, because people want to know.
You have to move through the resistance
Right.
to get to the future self.
Am I crazy? Tell my kids I love them.
I'm gonna let it shine.
You took my breath away.
$79,000.
Woo, baby.
That feeling you have, it spreads to everyone who sees it.
Do you like this dress?
Is it expanding at all?
People can change if you put the work in it.
Should we make out? Just kidding.
Wait, this is live? Oh, I had no idea.
There's Ryan. Ryan, you ready to get on a private jet? No. There's a little cafe here that I actually have heard about this cafe. My friend Julie told me about it. But now we got to find like where the actual airplane is. This is kind of fun. All right, we gotta go find our guest. I'm gonna call him. Let's call him. We're calling my guest. Hopefully we're at the right airport. Hi, we're here. We're at the wrong place. Sorry. These shoes are not that comfortable. But you gotta look good when you're on camera. Even though they don't see the shoes, it doesn't matter. It's about what you feel with the high heels. I know guys are like, why do women wear high heels? Because it makes us feel tall and lanky and good, sexy. Alright, let's go. You need a ride?
Yes, please.
Yes, we're here now. Fred Penney. I'm on the phone. We're at the gate, or at the door.
What are you trying to see?
Fred Penney?
I don't know who that is.
He has a plane here.
Probably when you meet him here. Yeah. So what happened, Sally?
Oh my gosh, we're at the wrong place again. This is how you know that I have not been on a private jet. It's a whole thing. It's a whole lifestyle. It's a whole. He's like, well, yeah, I'm in the Sun Air. I was like, okay. And it's a little private. I don't know the life of private jets yet. Oh, we will find him. Okay. We gotta go out this gate. We're trying to get to that building, Sun Air. I think we found it.
Hooray!
Fred's gonna kill me. We made it. There it is. And there's the big jets. That's what I was looking for.
Well,
This is
just
it.
to find the way in.
I'm at the door right now. Just open it, okay? All right, thank you. Yes. Listen, this is good video though, because I got her to shoot all of it.
Oh, good to see you, man. Oh my
we
gosh,
made it.
it is so crazy. It's like it's hidden. We don't want people coming here.
Oh, I could see that. I almost didn't make it here. Hello?
Pilots?
Laurent?
Laurent. Nice to meet you. They spell like Laurent, but Laurent.
How
Bonjour, Laurent. I fly in here all the time.
Wow.
Probably once a month, and then we
Love
head
it.
to Malibu, our house in Malibu, and you can see the big jets from here.
big jets. I know. We were at Camarillo. I was like, I don't see any big jets.
No,
Where's all the big jets?
This is where the big
All right,
jets are.
We
Yeah.
found it. Okay, cool. Excited.
Now open it up for us.
Thank
you.
You leading the way?
Ladies first.
Getting on the jet, y'all. First time. Okay, right here. This is my seat right here. I love it.
Alright, so welcome. So this airplane is meant to sit comfortably 6 people, but also configured to have up to 9 people in the airplane. When you have your family, you can put 2 more people over here. In a lab, there's a seat belt, so you can be one more person in there.
Beautiful. Well, let's get Fred on here because Fred's
Yeah.
about to rock and roll in here. Our special
Fred
guest.
is the man.
Let's go. Welcome to my clubhouse. I am here with an incredible guest who we met on Clubhouse. He's an attorney. He's like 10-star attorney, like one of the top in the nation, has won some of the biggest well-known cases ever. I want to know so much. There's so many things that I want to know about Fred. So please help me welcome my good friend Fred Penney. Woo, woo, woo.
Well, I'm going to do a thank you. The shout out is my partners are the better
Yes.
trial lawyers than I am. They are the ones I worked on it with them, but my partners that run the trials, they won those cases.
Yeah, shout out to his partners.
Yeah.
And you can actually check them out on your website. Tell me your website.
That is PenneyandAssociates.com, and our national firm is Penny Galbraith Elder.
Awesome.
So
So, Fred, you and I met on a little app called Clubhouse. And then we ended up together in Las Vegas at the Level Up conference. You were speaking, I was speaking. And it was so funny because I remember the ladies that put it on were like, oh my God, we got to get to the airport because we got to pick up, because Fred is coming on his private jet. And everybody was like scurrying around trying to get to the airport to pick up Fred. But first of all, I'm excited to be here on your jet.
great to
And,
meet you personally, finally.
Thank you. I know
We talk.
We talk. We talk, and we also are. You know, we like each other on Instagram, and so finally we are here. You're an entrepreneur. You're not just
I
a
am.
lawyer.
Yeah, I
So
am.
what are some of the other businesses that you own?
So I always say I'm an entrepreneur first, lawyer second. People don't realize most of the time lawyers and doctors are doctors and lawyers first and business people second. You've got to be a business person, right?
Yeah.
So the answer is, my legal answer, I have to give you a legal answer. And the legal answer is I own very little. And the reason I own very little is you put it in companies and trusts, and I put it, so I don't own it. A company will own it that I run or oversee. So
Smart.
I try not to own very little.
So what do you tell the entrepreneurs that are wanting to start new companies, and what's the first step for them?
I always talk about my 3 words is resist, resist, resist. And people don't understand what that word means.
Right. That's in your book.
That's in the book.
Yes.
Resist, resist, resist talks about an issue of people becoming successful financially, and what's the first thing they want to do? Buy the Lamborghini,
Yeah.
buy the Ferrari, big house.
Yeah.
I did the opposite. I grew up a farm boy. So for me, money was not an issue. I didn't really care. So I could live on nothing. And when I started making it as a lawyer, financially, probably 31 years I've been a lawyer, maybe 32, I can't remember. I stayed in the same house I lived in. I had 4 children. I had my wife, and she was a stay-at-home mom. And I just started buying companies and investing and building the firm huge and everything. I started buying real estate. We have a company that's called Independence Rock Media, which owns radio stations, water parks. There's all types of companies that I invest in, and I still to this day constantly buy companies or sell or buy real estate,
Right.
whatever I can to build the brand, right?
Well, let me ask you this, because I love everything that you're saying. But what if the entrepreneur is out there and they're like, that's great, he bought a bunch of businesses, but how did he get started? How did he buy the first business? Where did he get the money to even start a business?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I always say we're all on the same ladder, but different parts of the rung. And so whatever I say, people goes, oh, Fred, it's easy for you. You got money.
Right.
Wait a minute. I started out with nothing.
Right.
And I grew up in a little small farm town. And I was a farm boy. And so that's why people say it's from picking peaches to private jets.
Right.
Because I picked peaches from age 14 to 17, 18 years old in a farm.
Right.
And I was a nobody, and I still think I'm a nobody, and I want to be a nobody because you got to make sure you don't act too big, and you remember who you are, right?
But does it take tenacity? Does it take?
Yeah. So how I get there is it's about not wanting things at first, and so as I made money in the law firm, I started my own law practice, and this is what I always say. I want to say this. People always say, Fred, tell us about your failures because all you hear about is your successes. And I tell them, right? People don't believe this when I say this. I've never failed in life. I have never once failed. And why do I say that? It's because I believe it's an opportunity. Here's the story. So I started at a law firm in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. It was a big firm. They had 4 people they hired, and they were keeping 1. So they did a clerkship. It was all exciting. And they said, no, at the very end, we're keeping 3. Guess who they didn't keep?
You.
I was the one they didn't keep.
And you don't look at that as a failure.
So everyone thought it was a failure, and I saw it, and then I started my law practice. And if I didn't have my law practice with my name on the tail of this jet, I would not be where I am today. If it wasn't for what people would have called a failure, that was an opportunity for me to open another door. So I don't believe in failure. So I've never failed. I've never failed in any, to this day, and this is 2023, I have a brand new Bentley Flying Spur, and I drive it still. Probably this past week I drove up there through those old little town where I grew up. And people look at this farm like, look, what's this Bentley driving? they do that.
Who's here? Jay-Z. Jay-Z just got here.
But I'm still the same guy. And on the weekends I drive a pickup.
Right.
And I have holy jeans.
You know, I hear that. I hear rich people like to wear the holy jeans and they don't want to look like they're rich. But why is that?
That's who I am. Fred Penney from the little town.
Right.
I have not changed. You talk to people that I still grew up with, they're like, dude, you haven't changed. I'm still the same guy. In fact, a lot of times I still pinch myself going, woo, look at this. This is a nice jet.
Listen, I'm pinching myself just being in the jet. I don't even own the jet.
By the way,
yes.
Ready for this?
What?
We're going to go for a flight.
Stop it!
Yeah, we were just going to video this. No, we're going to fly.
No, what?
We're flying.
I just got chills.
We're flying. We're going to fly to Santa Barbara.
Are we really?
We're going to go over some of that. We're looking at the weather to see if we're okay. So Laurent is going to bring us, who's from France. He's our pilot. He's going to take us. He's going to fly us over Santa Barbara. We're going to look at some. Hopefully, the problem is we've got a little bit of overcast because we're here in Camarillo, California. Yes. And but we'll see what happens. We'll see if we get a few bumps or what. But we're going to get this jet flying.
I just want to ask my camera guy a question. Are you scared right now? Yes.
Are you scared to fly?
I told him we were flying, but I'm excited. We're going to fly. We're going to have a good time, right?
No, you'll like, seriously, this. Everyone who flies in this plane say, this is really smooth and comfortable. I mean, if we hit a little turbulence, but you could see the winglets. So the winglets help keep it stabilized, and this is a very good top of the line
Laurent,
jet.
I'm watching you. You're gonna keep us safe, right?
Should, yeah.
Okay.
Keep pushing it.
Yeah.
Okay,
You never know.
He'll be fine.
And off we went into the clouds, from Camarillo, California to Santa Barbara. It was extraordinary. What an incredible experience. As we descended back down to Camarillo, I asked Fred about his new book, Goose, Imagine the Possibilities, endorsed by Mark Victor Hansen.
I want to go next to your book because you have a book on Amazon called Goose, and it's a 3-part series.
Yep, Goose 1, the Goose, and then Goose 2 is almost out. We're in August, right?
August, yes.
August 23. It should be out in a few weeks.
Yeah.
And then the Goose 3.
Tell them a little bit about your book and why you're doing a 3-part series.
So what happened is Mark Victor Hansen, Chicken Soup for the Soul.
Yes, of course.
He's the one that helped write and produce my book, and they wanted to do a book about me and how I built and became who I've become. And I was a little bit hesitant. Some people go, oh yeah, you love talking about yourself, because I do have my name everywhere.
Yeah.
On the tail, you name it, my name's there. Shirts everywhere, my name's everywhere, and I believe in that. But I don't want to talk about myself that much, so they said, let's do it with William Collins, a fictional family and person, and that will be you. And so William Collins is me, And if you read about the book, it starts with William Collins' 75th birthday. By the way, I'm 60.
I read that.
And then from there, book 2 goes back to when he was a child growing up in the farm.
Oh, wow.
And then book 3 jumps into him as an entrepreneur, lawyer, and how he built his business. So book 2's done.
Okay,
That's
good. Well,
coming
I
out.
was reading through it. I was like, who is he talking about? He's not 75.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay,
Yeah.
so now I get it. So it's a fictitious character.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Based on
Perfect.
my life.
Based on you. Okay. Now,
No.
And how often does your wife fly with you?
Now a lot, before she rarely. But now she does a lot. She works for our companies, a number of our companies, so she enjoys flying. My wife always wanted to stay low key, and I basically said, I'm not going to live very long. I'm not going to live because I just can't keep up the pace. And that's why I got my jet. And then once we got the first jet, she goes, okay, I want bigger. She let me get the bigger jet. And now I said, we're getting even a bigger one.
And she's cool with that.
She's like, okay.
Well, you know what you said about your wife in a different interview? You said that you married the solution, not the problem.
Yeah, my wife is absolutely the solution. She married the problem.
Wow.
So actually, it's funny you say that. We do have a great relationship for the following reason. Is one time I said, maybe I'll retire and come home. She goes,
no.
She said,
Stay out.
She said,
Keep flying.
She said, I'll divorce you.
Oh.
She said, no, but she was joking. But she said, like,
yeah.
I don't know if I could put up with you full time.
Right.
And I get it. I said, I don't know if I could put up with myself.
No, I like the idea of like being apart.
You're always together. It's like,
Yeah, it's too much.
Too much, you know, overkill. So we're going over Santa Barbara now.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. Look at all the big houses. Doesn't Oprah live like near here?
I don't know. I don't fly Santa Barbara very often.
Is this a good life, Fred?
It's a busy life, but it's a good life. Okay, so let me tell you something I love about this. We're coming in for landing. Now, what does it say? How many minutes?
It says
5 minutes.
Yes.
I do not have my seatbelt on.
Oh.
So I don't want to put my seatbelt on, and I will maybe 1 minute before I land.
You're not going to get yelled at by the pilot?
This is my plan. I can do whatever I want. That's why I like it. I'm the boss. They can't tell me what to do. And so I love it, the fact that I can just chill, relax, and then you'll see I'll pull my seatbelt on, right before, whatever,
Are you going to put it on low?
Oh yeah, I always do. No, I believe in putting it on, but I don't a lot of times put it on until I'm ready to put it on.
Do phones really mess up like what they're doing?
No.
What?
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that too. You okay?
Yeah.
Grab your water.
What just happened? We're landing.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Landing on a private jet for the first time. He's putting his seatbelt
Camarillo,
on.
California.
Coming in hot. Here we go. All right.
Yeah.
He's not speaking. He's like, yeah. I'm okay.
This is more fun about Ryan than us. We're doing this whole thing about Ryan.
More interesting over here.
Yeah. Ryan, the interesting one.
Oh my goodness.
You better post this on your social media.
Yeah,
I
right.
actually flew on a plane.
I know, right? You should. This is great.
Watch how smooth this is going to be, Ryan, when we land. You're going to be shocked how smooth it is. We'll see how smooth it is. It's actually a little windy, so it might not be a spill. It'll be a little bump, but
It's good so far. Oh, we just landed.
He's like, where's the bathroom?
He held it all in. Thank you for holding it all in. I didn't want to pay for the rug fee.
I don't know that he is. We don't know yet.
Until he stands up. Did it. Thank you, Penney and Associates.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming out and talking to me. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
and thank you guys all
Finally, it's
for
great to
hanging out
finally
with us.
personally
I
meet
know,
you.
we finally met.
We talk all the time on that Clubhouse.
That's
but
right.
I haven't had time lately, but still, that's where we met. That's where everybody meets.
That's right.
I'll tell you, a whole bunch of people said, I told them you're coming to oh, we love her. So everyone's like, there's a bunch of people I know that know you.
Aww.
Oh, she's awesome.
Thank you.
But okay. I'm going to
Yay,
surprise
Clubhouse.
her. That was pretty fun, huh?
That was amazing.
That's something you write in your journal, that's for sure.
Absolutely. That's going in the books
that
for
goes
sure.
right to the note.
And
Driving.
thank you to Fast Fix Jewelry and Watch Repairs. We got the Rolex. If you're interested in a Rolex or anything that I'm wearing right now, check out Fast Fix on Instagram and DM me. I'll let you know all about it. All right, we landed. We're safe. Everyone's alive.
Oh, of course we are.
No, I'm
We
kidding.
love it.
I'm totally joking.
Safe.
But we're safe. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. We got to fly with Fred Penney. And where can people find you?
You go to Penney and Associates or Frederick Penney 1 on Instagram.
On Instagram. If you guys have a big case, or maybe you don't even know if it's a good case or not, it's a free consultation. Make sure you call them. Give them your phone number.
1-800-616-4-LAW, and that's Penney and Associates.
Yes, we finally met from Clubhouse. Woo!
And we flew on a jet. But don't go asking me, everybody. Only she gets it.
VIP, baby.
VIP.
And thank you to Fast Fix Jewelry and Watch Repairs for sponsoring our show. And we'll see you next time. Thank you, Fred, for being here.
See ya. Thanks, Ryan, for living through this.
Yes, thank you for not puking. We'll see you next time on Welcome to My Clubhouse. Bye.
So what happened, Sally?
Oh my gosh, we're at the wrong place again. This is how you know that I have not been on a private jet. It's a whole thing. It's a whole lifestyle. This is the life of a host of a show. Trying to get to.
He's going to take us to Santa Barbara.
We are?
Yeah, we're going to fly. Let's just do it like a joke.
Okay.
So he's asked, are we going to Santa Barbara? I say, we're not going to land. We're just going to fly over the vineyards and come back.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're going to do that. So that's... I just didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to.
Yay! I'm excited.
So, yeah, you're gonna go up in a fast jet.
Oh my god! Okay, I'm so excited right now. But you're gonna tell me that.
I'm gonna tell you. We're gonna do it, and she get excited.
Okay.
I'm so happy Ryan survived.
Ryan
I was worried about Ryan.
I was worried about him throwing up. Like that would have been bad. It would have been good content.
It would have. Oh my gosh! It would have gone viral. Throws up in the big jet. Good job, Laurent.
Thank
It was
you,
actually,
Laurent.
it was pretty smooth, huh?
That was excellent.
What's that? We got lucky.
By the way, this is my first time ever flying on a private jet. Just for
And
those
this
of
is
you
a nice
watching.
jet. This is a nice jet.
Thank you for being my first.
Yeah,
on
that's
a
right.
private jet.
That's right.
Great.
That's right.
Let's do this.
Hey, I'm a kidder. That was a good. That was a good
thank
line.
you.
That was a
Thank
good
you.
line.
You
Thank you
caught
for being
that
my
one?
first.
You
Yeah,
caught that
I was
one?
like wow. Okay, you're kind of. Not that you're old, but for your first, that's pretty.
That's pretty good. I
That's
know.
pretty good.
I'm funny when I want to be.